Before you had a name, before you had a body, before the first breath filled your lungs, who were you? It's a question that haunts the deepest corners of human curiosity. We often ask what happens after we die, but an equally profound mystery exists on the other side. Where were we before we were born? Since we remember nothing before birth, we assume we came from nothing. But can something ever truly emerge from nothing? The tree was once a seed. The seed came from another tree. The river begins as a stream, but the water was always part of the earth. The clouds, the rain. Everything comes from something. So why do we assume consciousness is an exception? Science tells us that before birth, we existed only as a possibility, our genetic blueprint encoded in an unbroken chain of existence, our atoms scattered across the cosmos, waiting to take form. Our body was built from the food our mother ate. Our genes were passed down from ancestors who lived, breathed, and struggled long before us. But where was the I, the awareness that would one day wake up in this body, looking out at the world through these eyes? Many ancient traditions refuse to believe we came from nothing. In Hinduism, the idea of the Atman, the eternal self, suggests that we were never truly born to begin with. The body is new, but the essence, the awareness that inhabits it, is timeless. The Bhagavad Gita says that just as we change clothes, the soul changes bodies. But we never question where we were before we put on this set of clothes. Buddhism offers a different perspective. What we call the self is like a wave in the ocean. Before the wave rises, the water is still there. When the wave crashes, the water doesn't disappear. It simply returns to what it always was. If that's true, then maybe before birth, we were not something waiting to exist. We were part of something much larger, too vast for our limited mind to grasp. Think about sleep. Every night, you close your eyes and for hours, you disappear. The world vanishes, time vanishes. But when you wake up, you don't question where you were. You don't panic and ask, did I exist while I was sleeping? What if birth is just another kind of waking up? What if, before this life, we were in a state of awareness so deep, so silent, that the moment we entered this body, we forgot everything? Vedanta asks us to go even further. It says the real question is not where you were before birth, but who you really are beyond birth and death. The Upanishads declare that consciousness is not something that starts at birth and ends at death. It is the only thing that ever truly is. The Atman, your true self, is not a thing that was born or will one day die. It is like space. You can build a house and the space inside it seems separate. But when the house crumbles, does the space disappear? No, it was never separate to begin with. Perhaps before birth, you were exactly what you are now. Pure awareness, merely waiting to open its eyes to another dream.